Sometimes one's love for family makes them do things that are unbelievable. So this is Stan. She was 20 years old at the time and she lived in California. But one day she decides to go to a friend's birthday party. Just a normal day. Little did she know that this is the day that will change her life forever. So it started off as a normal day. She was walking on the road and then a couple stopped their car. I guess they were going her way, so they offered to give her a ride a little bit. So Stan looked into the car and then she saw the couple. The man in question, his name is Hooker. He looked friendly and polite. He just looked like a normal guy. And then the wife in question, her name is Janice. She, on the other hand, she's soft-spoken, like a very gentle lady. Nothing suspicious about them. So Stan entered the car anyways, and they started chatting like normal people.
Until
Along the way, the car stopped, and that was the moment everything changed. Because Hooker suddenly pulls a gun and points it at Stan. And Stan could not scream. She could not do anything because a gun is pointed at her head. Meanwhile, Hooker's wife just remained there. That is Janice. She just remained there, calm, relaxed, as if nothing was happening. That was the moment Stan realized that this was a setup. This was a plan. But there was nothing she could do now. It's too late. A gun is already pointed at her head. So she remained calm. They tied her up and then drove her straight to their home. And while they were in the house, Hooker told her something terrifying. Something about an organization. That there was an organization watching her. And that if she tries to escape, they would torture her family till they die. And Stan loves her family a lot. She could not afford to lose her family, so she stayed calm. She didn't try to escape for fear of losing her family. Meanwhile, there wasn't any organization, but poor Stan, how was she to figure that out? The mention of her family resets her brain. That's how much she loved her family. Meanwhile, inside the house, Hooker built her a box, a wooden box, just big enough for a human body, and that box became her prison. She spent almost 23 hours inside that box every single day. But here's the crazy part. You see, while in that house, Stan was not always chained up. Sometimes they would allow her to go outside and feel the sun on her skin. Sometimes she mopped the house. Sometimes she cooked. Like, sometimes she goes out freely, without chain, without ropes. And you might be thinking, why didn't she escape? That's the point. She never attempted to run away. She never attempted to escape. All because she believed there was an organization always watching her, and that if she tried to run away, they would destroy her family. So all this while she remained calm, all because of fear for her family. And days turned to weeks, and weeks turned to months, and months turned to years, and yet she remained in that bondage. Then 7 years go by, and at this point, Hooker's wife, remember Janice, right? At this point, Janice was beginning to rethink this whole thing. Like, what her husband is saying, is it really true about an organization always watching? At the point, she could not believe it anymore, so she did something unthinkable. She decided to let Stan go secretly without her husband knowing it. So she went ahead and loosed Stan and then showed her the way to escape. So finally, after 7 years in bondage, after 7 years in captivity, Stan finally walks out free from that house. And then she walked into the police station and narrated everything to them. Every single thing she experienced in that house. So finally, Hooker was arrested and sentenced to 104 years in prison.